Okay, whenever you're ready.
What comes to mind when you hear gentrification? Do you think about the elimination, like the father and son being removed from their home? Also that people can freely roam in what they call a hip and trendy streets, but they will never be able to meet the real humble part, just like Noah's Ark gets a flooded genocide. I know they want me dead, not alive, but I'm trying to survive. Do you want me to go on, or just a little taste? A little taste, because I don't want to ruin it. Well, me would have to be my brother. He was a hip-hopper, so what happened was he put an instrument in the background, and he just tended to rap the top of his head, and that's when, to me, that's beautiful, because actually throughout my years of writing, I've been transitioning where I listen to an instrumental and I want to write on top of this instrumental coming from a poet. As poets, I always like to say are very similar to rappers, so I have to say he's the biggest inspiration. Not that itself, it's the fact that when poets go on stage, you're being heard. As for a person who tends to be a little bit more quiet and just keeps to herself when she's out on stage and she's saying things that she feels, it's definitely a big inspiration, because not everybody's paying attention to you and they're hearing your message. So I'm really gonna have to say that he was definitely a big inspiration in my life.
The situation with Poetry on the Corner, you're featuring, can you tell us about that?
So I will be featuring with DJ Garcia, which I think it's funny because we both have Garcia, but we're not related, so it's very coincidence. It's going to be next Thursday, May 19. One of the things I'm working on right now is still trying to figure out if my mom, she does tamales, so I know there's vendors. I think that would be amazing. I was just talking about that. So my sister can make, like, try to even bring like a whole batch of tamales. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be. I'm actually thinking about doing a couple of my readings for that day. A couple of my poetry readings. Not really gonna do a spoken word, but more read, just so people can get a feel of what I like to talk about. It's gonna be some of my new writings. So just definitely come out, support, show some love. An open mic too, where you hear individuals sing, rap, rhyme. So yeah, the first time I went there was amazing, and the audience itself is alive, and that's what kind of feeds off every time you perform. So definitely make it out that day.